If someone calls you something that you're not, it's a human instinct to reject their claims. I believe that we need to stop classifying ourselves as introverts or extroverts. Simply said, we need to reject all of the claims and separate ourselves from those titles. Now, an introvert is explained as a person who is shy and to themselves. An extrovert is pretty much explained as a person who is outgoing and likes to be around a crowd. Now, my opinion is as human beings, we're naturally shy in certain situations and obviously outgoing in certain circumstances. It's just a part of being human. It's a part of being you. I could be introverted if we never met and we just start talking, but after a couple months or weeks or years of talking, I can be considered an outgoing person to you and be considered extrovert now. You see, you have to understand that words don't define you. It's like you're settling for less and training your mind to be a follower. But my point is, the issue with letting these words define you is that you become what is expected from these words. You're pretty much a walking definition. You get people who say they don't do certain things because they're an introvert, and then you get people who say they only do things because they're an extrovert. And the only fact about these words is that they're not true at all. The decisions that you make in your life are based on the emotions that you go through, which leads to certain reactions that you have as a human being. What I'm saying is, it's like the world creates the word and you're the definition. And to put yourself in that situation is pointless. It's not needed. You're not an introvert. You're not an extrovert. You're just a human being. Why label yourself? As human beings, we go through different stages of our lives and we get different results. Now, how I may react to certain things is completely different than how someone else may react, and that's okay. The best thing you can do is separate yourself from those definitions. Now imagine a world where there isn't a black or a white, right? Imagine a narrative. Imagine the news saying, hey, a human being broke into a store. How would the story be depicted after that? You see, the narrative changes drastically. And this is why I'm against statistics, because statistics are meant to paint a picture of the person who's involved and the person who's not involved. Mentally, you're only painting pictures off of statistics. So could it be that the same separations that these words are forming could be the same separation that's causing the world the problems that we have today? Now, imagine one tree with 1,000 leaves, and all of those leaves have different specs, different things on them, but they're all from one tree. That's who we are. We are all from one tree, but we have many differences. We're all human beings. Don't let the title of an introvert or extrovert separate you from who you really are.